Hey friends, we're going to attempt to make some syrup, and here is our first try at doing it. Hey, guess what? Today's the day. Friends, I'm going to get the propane, and we are going to be, for our first time ever, we're going to be making maple syrup. Oh, there it is, folks. It's my syrup in here. My first batch ever, or sap, I should say, will be syrup. I've got that. I've got about 40 gallons. And I just hooked this up. It's a turkey fryer. And so I'm trying to get this boiling now. I've got a little regulator on there that you can control it. It's a timer, so every 15 minutes you gotta come and make sure it doesn't shut off. But we're new at this, so it's a beautiful morning. Look at the sun. Look at that. Just gorgeous.
I can smell.
It smells good.
I can
really
smell
good.
it. Yeah.
It just started boiling a while. It took about, well, it was 19 degrees when we started. It's warming up beautifully now, but I really like this. This is awesome.
I can smell the sweet.
Yeah, it's boiling pretty good now, so I'm just gonna...
You know what it smells like? Pancakes tomorrow.
Oh, it smells good. It's amazing what you can do with 4 trees. You know, it really is. If you silhouette.
That's it.
I've been waiting all week to do this. Are you taping? Oh. Yeah, I've been waiting all week to do this. All week. So, we got a ways to go yet.
How far is it boiled down?
Oh, about that much already.
Really?
Yeah,
Have you been putting more in then?
No, not yet.
Can't see anything.
I know.
It's getting good though. Smells really good.
Very good. Well, great breakfast while we're doing a maple syrup thing. Kind of fun to do this every year. A little chilly out, but
I'm enjoying it. How's everything going over here anyway?
everything's going good. It's boiling pretty good.
Let's take a little checky. I don't know if you can see in there. Oh yeah. You can see her bubbling there.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do this all day. It's awesome.
Yep.
Just now, you know, the critical part's going to be once we get it boiled down and then put it on the stove, making sure that we don't burn it or anything like that. So
I got a thermometer.
we'll be real cautious with that, that's for sure.
Yep.
Our first maple syrup venture, though, in the city. I mean, it's awesome.
We already had the neighbor come over and ask us what we were doing, and we kind of promised her a little jar of. She never had it before, so.
So we'll let you know when we're in the when we get in the house with it. We'll show you what we do there.
I know it's pretty boring watching Dad out the window make syrup, huh? That's okay though. Just nice relaxing day for you guys too.
Hey friends, we are about 3.5 hours into our boil, and now that it's gotten warmer out, it seems to be boiling and evaporating much faster. I think we've boiled about, I would guess, maybe 8 to 10 gallons already. Plus this is a 30-quart container, so I've got a 20-pound tank of propane that I'm using. It's about half full, half gone already, so maybe it's not the most efficient way to do it, but who cares? I just want some maple syrup, and it's hard to believe that we've been here for 20 years, and we've had these beautiful trees, and we've never known what they can do. And this, there you can see it. I just added more, and she's boiling really good. At noon, we're gonna not stop adding, then we're just going to boil this down and then we should be ready to go. Okay, this is the last, and we're done. Pretty much done for the year, I think, because we don't need any more. I think we're gonna get about a half a gallon of syrup, and just want to try it out and see how it was. And it was a blast, but we're not really set up for it. So you can see there. Look at that. You know that's dripping? These trees are all. If I was set up a little better, I probably would continue to do this, but it's not the most efficient way of doing it, so. Well, folks, it's ready. We have, if you want to come here and take a look, go ahead and look inside there. We have a few inches left, but it's all, we're going to bring it inside just to be safe, but I can feel the oh yeah, that's.
Yeah, we finish it up inside.
We're going to finish it up inside just to be safe. All right, here we go. All right. Hey folks, we are now boiling, and we have a lot of syrup to do. Maybe getting that started, but we didn't have enough for this pan. But she's gonna wait till it gets to what, 221 before we take it off, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, we're at like 220 now. We got a lot of syrup. More than we thought we were going to get. We'll show you what we're doing here with the jars, what we get when we're done here. Now we got to strain it through the cheesecloth.
Golden amber.
Oh my lord, this actually turned out better than we thought. We got almost a half a gallon here total. This is the sap we got. We were very pleased with that. So we're very happy. Kids will be happy. Well, I'll have to tell you, that was quite a humbling experience. We are completely new and green to this whole process of making maple syrup. We have 4 maple trees. That's 4. Yeah, we have four maple trees, and in the city. Yeah, that's Fifi. Anyway, we have 4 maple trees in the city here, and we tapped them, and we started collecting, and they just started running.
Oh,
I mean, just running, and we didn't have anything to collect it in.
We had like 30 gallons in a week, and we collected the beginning, right as the tree started. We were ready. We started collecting right away, and I'll tell you what, that syrup, we were like, did we do something wrong that it's so golden? But no, they say that's the first.
So we buy these. I went and ran to Family Dollar. We got a 10-gallon tub. Okay?
And the first thing I said was, is it food grade?
Yes, of course it was food grade. From Family Dollar, I'm sure it was. So I bring my food grade container home. And we have the 4 trees, and they're all gone, and, well, we had, what, an hour, maybe?
Yeah, it was.
And we already filled up the.
It was like pouring.
I said, what are we going to do? We have no place to put this. So Debbie got a pan.
My big kettles that were huge.
She had some huge kettles, so the next day we filled them up, and then I ran and got an actual
Rubbermaid
Brute. Food grade 44-gallon trash can. And then we filled that up all week. And then, so Saturday, which is what you saw our video on, we had to figure out, okay, how we're gonna boil this and get all this syrup from it, Great experience. So we boiled and boiled and boiled. And we boiled. I mean, I went and bought a turkey fryer, and the turkey fryer's got a timer on it that you got to press every 15 minutes, otherwise it automatically shuts off.
So the first day he thought, well, I'm gonna have to
I
stand
had to
here
sit-
all day.
So I had to sit outside all day Saturday, you know,
Which he did.
which I sat outside. And then towards the end of the day, I realized that, hey, wait a minute, I keep pressing that manual switch. I went and got a clamp from inside the garage, and I just clamped that switch completely open, and it ran.
Yep.
So here are the results of what we thought. It was a unbelievable experience.
We had 43 gallons of sap that we boiled Saturday and Sunday.
2 days, yeah. The
And
next
we
day,
ended up with a gallon, a little less than a gallon of syrup.
and I'll tell you, from them 4 trees, a gallon goes a long ways, because Debbie's going to be gifting most of it.
Yeah, and
And
we're
it's-
gonna be boiling more because for Easter, my family gets together and I will be, if you're watching, family, I will be giving everybody a jar of homemade maple syrup.
And it's like, almost looks like honey.
Should I get one? Should I
Yeah,
get
go
one?
ahead, get one.
Tell them why it looks like honey.
It looks like honey. Well, we found out it looks like honey and it's yellow because we watched a lot of YouTube videos on Lunar Acres is one of them that really helped us out a lot.
But that's not, they didn't.
But what we did was we boiled it. We had a candy thermometer we used. We boiled it all the way down till it got to less than maybe a gallon. Put it on the stove here, and then Debbie put the candy thermometer in, and it's unbelievable. Once it boils, and once it you get all the steam, but once it evaporates and it turns into, look at that,
But that's because it's the first sap of the season.
and it's so
And it's usually golden.
it is so good. Look at that, and it's so sweet. It's just wonderful. It doesn't have a maple taste to it because it's the first time early in the year. So, well, our overall experience for the first, we let it boil. I was telling them about boiling it. You put the candy thermometer, she used the candy thermometer, and we put it in there, and it's boiling, and we have our fan on the stove. You can see all the steam, and all of a sudden the steam stops, and it just starts bubbling at the top, and then all of a sudden you see the temperature start to raise. And that's when you know you've evaporated most of the water, and now it's all syrup.
All these people probably already know that.
You already know that, but we're new to this.
But it was
It-
fun. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
And-
I'm gonna do it every year from now.
But so we have bags on the trees right now. We're collecting
Actually, we got 16 gallons collected already again, and we're gonna boil again on Thursday.
Tomorrow, if it's not windy, right?
Oh wait, Friday.
On
I'm
Friday
sorry.
we'll boil again. Now economically, we're not doing this to make money. We're
No.
doing this because we just need to learn how to do it. It's been so fun.
It has
Every
been.
year it's going to be a sign of spring, you know.
And I hope to get my grandkids into it. I mean, every little kid should,
it,
experience this. It is just so fun. And believe me, my grandkids, I picked them up from school. I had already made some homemade pancakes, and they said, "We're hungry." And I said, "Well, guess what we're having tonight?" And they, of course, couldn't guess, because who's going to have pancakes for a snack?
but
And-
Grandma and Grandpa can do that.
Yeah, so they had pancakes and fresh maple syrup for their snack after school, and they were just as happy as could be.
Yeah, it was something we're really gonna. I think in December next year we'll be talking about doing it already.
Yep.
But I'm gonna be more prepared next year. I'm gonna have a 5-gallon bucket. I'm gonna have the tubes. I'll be much more prepared for burning. It just takes too long with that. We use a 30 quart to evaporate it in. I'll go with a bigger. I'm gonna build a totally new. Being in engineering, I'm gonna build a totally new system that will take just a couple hours to do it. So. I'll design that for next year, but this year it's been a blast. I mean,
Yep.
and we're still going to do it until we can't do it anymore. Just so like Debbie said, she can give out some gifts and that. It's just a fun thing to do, and it's nature's gift to us. We have these 4 trees we've had here for 20 years, and this gift has been sitting here every year for us.
Yep.
And it's just such an enjoyable time. So there you have it. That's our experience with the maple syrup, and we'll continue this spring. And if you keep watching, we'll keep putting them up. So from me to you, from Deb to you, and from the dogs to you. Have a great day. Have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye.